Hello everyone and welcome to Penguin Powered Gaming, where we're continuing our exploration of the void of space with the Festron Empire as the Terran Alliance fights us at every step. If that sounds interesting to you, you're in the right place. Thank you guys for all of the support, and let's get started. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I really do appreciate you being here. And if you would, please consider hitting the like button or subscribe button. Okay, so this guy is still surveying. He has, what, 3 months remaining? Yes. And we are trying to do something kind of risky. And that's to get to this extreme world that's a corrosive world with 20% pollution, 30% pollution. I think it's 30%. You know, I'm not sure. Maybe the corrosive adds 20% and the total is 30. But we're going to try to get this world before the Terrans can. That's the idea. And it looks like that it's just within orbit to do so. The traditionalist movement has proposed a heritage trust to fund cultural preservation. Greater commitment means deeper cultural roots. Okay, so I know the brood keepers give us influence. So that's pretty good. Actually, that's because I don't have enough money. That's the only thing I can do. Oh man, I could have gotten a lot of influence here. Darn it. I just don't have. I spent all of the money on getting a diplomat. Alright, that's fine. We'll increase, like, barely do anything really to the Broodkeeper's favor. I mean, like, Broodkeepers, 60. I mean, they did need to increase. We have a lot of these guys. Also, let me check in. I want to check in on my other planets to make sure that I'm not breeding criminals. Let's see. This guy, because I do have some ex-cons. Ex-convict. Okay, I don't think we're breeding criminals. I don't think ex-convicts do, but criminals do. Yeah. That's weird. That guy's a totalitarian and a pacifist. That's really weird. Three more turns and I'll get a shipyard. That's really good. And our mother hive, since it was built, we are now breeding. We are growing. Very nice. And we're going as fast as we can. As fast as our little engines will take us. I think the cosmic containment is going to be a real problem. Because they are vastly superior to every other race that I see so far. And like, I'm barely struggling over here. Like, oh my god, look at the influence that he has. That's insane. I will say that I have a pretty beefy PC. The turns definitely go slower than like Civilization. I think this game actually, I haven't tested it, but I think the more cores you have, the better. And that's true on any game, but I believe that once you get past like 8, usually games level out, where you see very small, minute improvements. But I noticed that when you're in this game, when you're like configuring how big your map is, it recommends like you have a 32 core or 16 core 32 thread processor on like the biggest map. So I'm wondering how much it takes advantage of those. Okay, so now can I put more than one guy on here, because I'd really like to. Wow, look at this intelligence, 19 on these guys. That's crazy. That there was some kind of weird anomaly on, like, check it out. I don't remember which video it is, but it made my guys super smart. Like, really smart. These guys should be scientists on a scientific world. And I may send them off, actually, to a scientific world. Actually, any of these guys can. Like, this entire planet are geniuses. Okay, well, that works. I also think that if you put certain characteristics together, like Devourers, if you have two Devourers, I think they're probably most likely to do a Devourer offspring, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to move one, and I'm also going to try to move another. I don't know if it will let me. Consuming, progressive, traditionalist. Trying to see if there's another Devourer, and I guess there's not. That one, but he's a pacifist. Alright, let me see if it'll let me move him. It will not. Huh. Is there a way to move multiple citizens at one time? I don't see a way to do that. I guess we're done. I guess I can't move more than one. Let's see, where did he go? He's right here. Let's see. Well, it says population 1. Logistics, there's 4. Full size says cargo hull. I bet you can put like a different kind of hull, maybe, to move more. Let's look at that. Colony? It just seems like you would want to move more than one. Start new design. Let's see, support, life support. No, that's just ship range. Yeah, I really don't see a way to do it. Supply module? Overflow social production? What is that? I'm not even sure what that is. Allows the ship to transport manufacturing to another world, but colony module, limit 1 per ship. Okay. I guess it already has it. There it is. Population cap 1. Okay. Allows a ship to colonize. Alright, so that answers my question. Now the next question is, How do you put more than one, or how do you? I'm sure there's a way to get more than one. I just don't know how. So that's something I've got to figure out eventually, I guess. Alright, yes, we'll finish out those. Check out this yellow star. And of course, he's got really nice planets. Man, he got very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. Okay, well, I guess colony ship's just gonna head out to the wild blue yonder. I mean, it can move 14. It can move fairly quickly. Cosmic containment killed the mercenary, the enforcer. I guess that's a special ship. Okay, we found the plant guys. You appear different from some of the others. We do not know how to classify your kind. Oh, we never traded with the Altarians. We need to look at that. Okay, armor and defense theory. Yeah, there's a lot of trading we need to do. Titanium plating. Armor rating of 8. Mass of 3. I do like the titanium plating. Durantium deposit. Adds Durantium. Adds Durantium composite armor. Oh, it's a module for a starbase. Armor plus 5. Armor rating plus 10%. I guess that's for everyone? Okay, so armor defense theory, that's awesome. Improved life support. And starbase defense grid. So I get 2 modules, logistics 4. And what are these? Omega starbase defenses. All the weapons we can fit without specializing. Oh wow. The shield 5. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, I want to try to get that. Starbase defense grid? They said no. Alright, let me go to the Altarians real quick. I want to see what they say. I think they have it as well. Starbase defense grid. They say no as well. Interesting. Alright. That's fine. Let's go back to the plant people. I think it's about the same actually. Xeno agriculture, I guess he very well let's trade. Xenobiology. How do I get armor defense theory as well? This one, actually, I can almost do that. Probably can't do that. Very well, let's trade. Yeah, I think that's fine. Look at Oh, you don't have credits. You have 0 credits, okay. Strategic resources? What about that? Can I have 1 Illyrium, please? That would kind of be nice. Agreed, he will give me 1 Illyrium. Nice. What about 1 module? Probably not. Oh, I didn't think so. Almost, though. Probably if I take off the Illyrium. Mesantium. The Mesantium? No? Probably not. No? 1? No? Okay. Wheeling and dealing here. Precursor nanites. Not sure what those are used for. This won't work for me. No? Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll take the Illyrium. Yeah, I'll take that. I think that's pretty good. So yes, accept. That is a lot. Armor defense theory and starbase defense grid. Alright, so let's look at our text. Let's see, armor defense theory is probably here. It is. Nice. The titanium plating, durantium composite, and armor rating plus 10%. Nice, that's for everything, I guess. And then also, was it Starbase defense grid, I think? That feels very engineering. Yeah, that's it. Starbase defense grid. I have my caps lock on. Ah, okay, good. Oh wow, so I got this even before improved life support. Wow. Alright, so Megas, all the weapons we can fit, so I can make, I guess these are modules. Yeah, so it costs Illyrium, Hyper, Silicates, so that's expensive. Surveillance system, 32 sensor power and influence, jeez. Extend Starbase's area of effect by 2. Starbase range plus 2. Fortification module. That's nice. Interstellar defense module. Rantium 3. Maintenance plus 5. Move cost. Man. Move cost minus 10%. Move cost plus 10%. What does that do? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is actually. What that... I guess it says boost moves for allied ships and reduces moves for enemy ships. Okay, that makes sense. Zalon defense system, 6 durantium, maintenance 5, but it gives a beam attack, I guess, within the radius. Modules 2. Okay, I'll have to think about what to do. Some of these are probably better than others. Like, I like that fortification module. That one's really strong, I think. I mean, and more realistic than some of the others. Surveillance system's actually really good too. Awesome. Okay. So far I'm pretty happy with it. Now let's go to the Altarians. They have a lot of thulium. Improved life support. And planetary mobilization. Would like to have that Star Forge. Oh wow, they want this really bad. Credits per month. Actually, would you be willing to you know, let's give credits per month. That's fine. I don't want to build up economy. No, you don't like that? Okay. Nope, you don't like that either. Darn people. You need more. Okay. We need more. We will persuade you. You're very persuasive. Let's trade. I wonder if that's a roll or something. Oh, it actually went down. I wonder if... It's going down again. Okay. So if I do 2, does it go... No. If I do 1, does that go back up? Okay, it'll do 1. What about just straight out credits? 10? Yes, it'll do that. Or she will do that. 50? No. 40? No. 30. 25. Oh man. 23. Oh, she will do that. Okay. 24. 24. Okay, we'll do that. So we get improved life support and planetary mobilization. Accept. Alright, now let's see, let's look at tech. Probably logistics. No? Yes, improved life support. And planetary, both were logistics. Alright, so planetary fleet command is a military improvement, fleet supply cap plus 25. Nice. And blitz, ship range, fleet supply cap, and logistics. Allows us to put our citizens to greater heat. Planetary mobilization. Okay. I do think that Stellar Forge is super nice. Cannot be constructed on your capital world. That's interesting. Surveillance center. Definitely interested in that. It's a military improvement. Orbital Academy. Place for some of the best and brightest. Yep. Boost in hit points of ships constructed by the Associated Shipyard. Okay. Man, the Durantium cost on that is really high, but I guess it's just a one-time thing. But still, that's gonna... Yeah, that's really nice because it boosts your hit points by 50%. Unlocks Soldier, Minister of Defense, Military Affairs, and draft civilian ships. 3 free defenders. Okay. Alright. So not bad. I think those are good trades. Not bad at all. Okay, now we're finally getting control after this turn, I guess. That was brutal. Let's see what we got. We have irrigation network. I don't think I need that. Starport, which should have been... Yeah, we're definitely doing that. That should have been put up a long time ago. Oh my gosh. That Starport has adjacency bonuses for military, wealth, and manufacturing. I could have put it right there. That would have been super nice. But that's okay. This still is a pretty... Well, it'll only give 3. Because that is influence. Yeah, that's not the best either. Huh. Gotta think. Bonus per level. Yeah, I really want to put it somewhere where I can boost the military output. That one gives +3 to military, so that might be my best bet, the work hive. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so let's... Also don't know... Terraforming module. Terraform one tile of decent quality. Allows us to convert an Oh, okay. Terraform one tile of decent quality. Does that mean I can... Oops. No, don't do that. Huh. Allows us to convert an unproductive tile into... Okay, so I guess this will allow me to have a higher... Like, one that's higher. But I don't think I need... I mean, it could be, like... It could be a military improvement, but it might not be. Yeah, I'm just going to do planetary conversion. I think. 3 turns there. That's fine. And... Is this the Yor? No. Oh, so they're butting up. Their culture is clashing. That's one reason they're attacking each other. They're right beside each other. Also, I want to look at one of my star bases now. Let's just look at this guy here. Alright, we have lots of modules. I think upgrading these star bases is one of my favorite things. We have Durantium deposits for armor or composite, perimeter scanners. And then extends starbase area of effect by 2. Okay, that's pretty good. But we're keeping all of our modules for now, as we're going to need those. We have 7. I mean, we probably... Yeah, let's hold off for now. I don't want to get too hasty. Alright, now... Alright, yep. Build another one of these. We're at +1, or yeah, this is control, +1. 4 per turn. I want to try to lock away this this antimatter here. You know, I haven't been on this side. There could be antimatter on this side. I need to check it out. This ship might be a good one to check it out. Let's send him. He's got pretty good inside, at least he can go kind of fast. One of my prototype defenders. We're getting reports of destruction due to pests that originated from your homeworld that are now in our world from imports. We demand that you pay us 500 credits to cover the cost of it. Well, I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. Not our problem. -1 relations with the corporate sector for 50 months, +10 control. Oh my goodness. So we get 10 control. I have 18 now. 50 months. That is a very long time. I have 28 now. That seems excessive. Oh my god. Okay, so I figured out how to move fast on these things. It'd be so much better if it connected this way. I thought I made this guy a diplomat. Maybe not. I guess someone with a very similar name. Alright, we are 74% approval, 6% crime, 16% pollution. So we're actually not doing too bad. So now we have our hive up. We're doing pretty good. We're growing very rapidly. I think we have enough food. I don't think we have a shortage of food or anything, so I'm not too worried about that. Diligence plus 100%. Okay, work hive is very, very nice. I think that's going to help when I get the right people when they start breeding enough. And let's see, social skills. Yeah, we're going to build this. This will give plus adjacency bonus to +3 to manufacturing and military, and we'll put a starport beside of the work hive. That's really good there. So let's see. That's a manufacturing building that increases pop cap and manufacturing 3% if I put it there. I could put it there. That's actually going to work out pretty beautifully. I think the work hive goes there. Yeah, that's going to work out gorgeously. Increasing the pop cap and the manufacturing at a level, and then increasing the volcano and whatnot. That'll be really nice. Let's see. This is a vassal world, class 27. Yellow looks really cool. Survey mysterious energy source. Looks like my flagship completed something I'll be looking at in just a moment. I was really hoping to see another antimatter there, and it just didn't happen. That's disappointing. I mean, it's fine, but still disappointed. Okay, did I build a... Oh, this is the sleep elite. Okay, cool. Alright. So this is going to take forever. I think you can probably build this siege ship. I think that's fine. Yeah, do that. That's going to build that. It's going to take me a little while anyhow.
Your flagship picks up an unusual energy signature emanating from a nearby asteroid. When your crew investigates, they discover a potent energy source that is both stable and
+5 manufacturing to all worlds for 15 months because of a new energy source. Nice. Absolutely. Yes. 40, check that out. 43 production? Jeez. Yeah, I definitely needed that. Yeah, that's going to... I think this was 10 turns. What is it now? It's still 10. We'll check on it in just a moment. Oh, because this world doesn't have a lot of production anyhow. Oh my god. Their influence just expanded. Unbelievable. How did that expand? I don't know, but we're gonna... This world is going to get bombarded like crazy soon. I think I'm fine with putting this guy on, I think I'm fine with putting him on Auto Explore, honestly, but that's okay. I guess we'll just explore this Fog of War just because. Look at this influence. So, oh man. I'm gonna have a terrible time fighting this back, but I've got to do it. I kind of want to put... Oh wow, the dredging. Which means they're not close to us. And really don't improve missile targeting. I'd like to have that. They refuse to trade it to me though. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we got manufacturing. Well, does that have a... Let's see, this is military. Bonus per level. Yeah, this is 3 because plus 3 to from this tile, yeah. Alright, that's fine because that's going to give our manufacturing... Yeah, that's going to give our... We're going to get 8% times 3 for military, plus the 5%. The pollution's going to go up quite a bit. It's already at 23%. And it's going to... Adjacency bonus, military, wealth, and manufacturing. Yeah, it's going to make this to level 7 with 3 more %. And this to level 9. Jeez. Yeah, that's really good. That's superb, actually. Oh, check this starbase out. That's cool. Okay. We'll just kind of go towards this yellow planet. And we're about to pass through Terran territory. You know they're going to be like, where are they going? And next turn. Okay. I kind of think we put this on this probe on auto explore. So let's see, how do we do that? Gift fleet, no thank you. Go to Century, decommission, upgrade, refit. Well, I thought I could put this on auto explore. Explore, will attempt to clear the fog of war. Okay, yes, do that. I think that's going to help in another sector. But I'm not really doing much there. They're going to have expanded to the planet by the time I'm able to do anything. I'm hoping in this video I will at least colonize this planet. That's my goal. Alright, build ship. Let's see. Are there any... Are we taking advantage of all of our asteroids? Yeah. What about here? Not really. No. We could definitely send some asteroid miners there. Looks like we have a couple new ships here. A bomber, and then there's a heavy fighter. Okay, that uses railguns. 3.3 armor rating. Okay. And slicer drone frigate. Not bad either. And prey dominator okay, there's our cruiser. There's our big guy. Or our medium guy, whatever. Beam attack and kinetic attack. Yeah, I like that guy. Beam attack and kinetic attack. Okay. Shield strength 11, evasion 7, armor rating 12. Wow. Alright, have I built... Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's build... How much is it? I want that, but I also want to get these asteroid miners. Yeah, those are only like one turn, so build those. Need a couple of those, I think. And please go get this antimatter before someone else does. We're getting there. Okay, so I just built the work hive. Good. Now my diligence should be improving. Yep, 5%. We have 2.5. Yeah, 0. 2.5 diligence. What about this guy? Diligence 2.5. This guy has a diligence of 5. Oh my gosh. And we have him producing food. Why do I have him producing that much food? Why is he a farmer? Yeah, I don't know. Why is he a farmer? Why is he not a worker? Because I don't think we need the food right now. So let me change him to, let's see, we're at 10.4 output. Now we're at 11.3 just by changing that. We went down to 6.5 on that. That's fine. This would only be 2. It's not really that much. %. I mean, it helps. Like, this guy is so useless. Other than being like a soldier, he's useless. And so I wonder what produces income, because I thought that being a citizen did, but he's not producing any income. Influence, the workers still produce. Well, that worker's producing influence, but this one isn't. I wonder what produces influence. Huh, that's interesting. No, he's not a very good scientist either. He's pretty terrible at everything. Alright, we'll do a worker again. Also, 11.8. Expectations, -5. Okay, good. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I guess the only benefit this guy is given is planetary defense and growth and influence. Can I do something else with him? Not really, other than a soldier. What if I change him to a soldier? What does that look like? Okay, now my planetary defense is more, so let's just leave him as a soldier. Alright. And we're just going to keep exploring this fog of war a little bit here on the outer edges. Nothing really out there. And I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to... Let's see, it orbits this star on the second ring, so... Orbital ring, so I'll probably put it as close to the star as I can. And yeah, just try to push back as much culture as I can. Yeah, that's a lot. That is so much influence. I don't know if I'm going to be able to push that back. We will see. I'm going to do my best. Let's see. Minor. Yep, you can go. You can go right there. And now, probably military. Oh, what's that? Governor's Manor. Nice. Okay. I really want to do like food, but I don't see a use for it yet. Like I produce plenty of food. Look at this, a 6. How is that plus 3? That's 1. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's gonna be huge. Starport right there. Yeah, that's gonna be really huge for my shipyard there.
In the capsule, there is an extension matrix.
There's an extension matrix in the capsule, a rare ship upgrade that will increase the weapon range of the ship that is
Now, what are your orders?
That is upgraded with it. What are your orders? Okay. Disassemble the extension matrix for its valuable components. I actually need both of those. I actually need money too, so man, this is hard. An extension upgrade. I think I can do without it. I'd like to have the Illyrium and Thulium, but I think I'm gonna sell it for 250 treasury. There we go. Alright, I made the decision. I'm gonna stick to it. And I'm gonna get this one. Okay, I think we're doing okay. We're not doing too bad. I feel like we're not. The starport, I think that's going to help us out. Not as nearly as good as the other starport, but it's doing okay. 31% pollution. Jeez. That's okay though. Yeah, military 24%. Jeez. Alright, what do I want to put here? What can I benefit from? Well, I could put the influence there. I mean... yeah, let's do that. That's going to increase my income, right? Wait, is that wealth? Okay, it increases wealth 1 level. Increases that by 2 levels? Wow, okay. Yeah, let's do that. I feel good with that decision. Okay, we finally made it to this solar system. Now the question is, where do I want to put it? Because this influence is really coming on strong. Probably like right here. I think as close to this sun as I can get. Then we'll go there. And that's probably right here. which is actually the fleet's range. Let me look at my progenitor. Can it go closer? Distance out of range. Really? With my progenitor, I can't move there? I guess not. I should be able to. There we go. I had to leave the fleet. Alright, we're going next to this star. That just doesn't seem smart, but whatever. Construct starbase. Okay, nice. Alright, I'm thinking we go military, even though I would really like to go cultural. Well, cultural is only defensive, right? Military, I can actually fire upon them. No, I think we have to. We can put another one out here, but I think we have to put a communication one out here. I don't think we really have a choice. So I think we're going to go communications. And then we can always put starbase defense. I don't think you can actively attack though. Colonies influence growth 10%. Your planet's cultural output defines influence on the okay. So module supply 7. We're going to do starbase defense, then we're going to do advanced. Can't do Omega. Okay. Can't do barrier array. Cultural Awareness Center. Helps extend. Okay, so influence growth plus 10, influence growth plus 10%. Going to do that. Extends area of effect. Yes, do that. And then armor rating. Okay, so that's 6 modules. And then, actually, this one also, perimeter scanners is influence growth and sensor, so yeah. That one. Okay. Field. Done. I just spent all of my modules but one on this one starbase. And I would spend more if I had Illyrium and hypersilicates. Or if I had just Illyrium. Alright, now can I can probably trade for Illyrium. I bet I can. Is there anyone that would be willing to trade me? Actually, I don't know that I'm going to have time to colonize this before the game, before I have to call this video. But I got my starbase up, so that's fine. What about the containment? I think they're, well, they were liking me. I don't know how they feel now. They have 1 Illyrium. Interesting. We need more than that. Let's see, I think was it the plant people? The Socatra? Yeah, they don't have Illyrium either. I don't think he wants to trade with me. He doesn't like me. Hello, do you have Illyrium? You have 1. Jeez. No one has it. Altarians? 1. Oh man. Alright, let's try to trade for 1. And I trade a strategic resource. Maybe an antimatter. No. Okay then. I'm not willing to do that. How about a Promethean? No. Well, crap. That's not going to work. Alright, well I don't think we're going to be able to trade for it for now. And then this ship going down to get this. Okay, and I think actually this is probably a fine place to put it. Yeah, so just construct starbase, and I think it's a mining starbase, right? You have to, yeah. Just do a mining starbase. There we go. Done. I'm not doing a module or anything there for now. Did I build... Yeah, these guys can go... Probably only need 1 over there, but that's okay if I built too many. Not a big deal. Alright, let's start building my my cruiser, I think. Let's see, I have... Looks like I have 2. Beam attack 3, missile attack 9, kinetic attack 4. This has a lot of shields with a strong missile attack. Alright, we're going to probably go missiles. Missile attack 9. Yeah. I think we're going to go that prey finder. And then it's very high on shields. Like, really, really high with shields. Build ship. Build ship. We may even just leave our ships here, honestly. Okay, now we have influence, finally. There it pops up. I never doubted it. Oh, what is this? The plant people just like, I don't know what that was. That was weird. Just appeared. Maybe they were cloaked or something. Okay, now we're getting this asteroid field. The Drenching Empire killed the mercenary, the enforcer. Okay, well. Alright, now my culture is going together. That's good. And I don't know what this is. There's something here. God. Jeez, look at how much culture this guy is pushing on this one little... This is crazy. I don't see how this is happening. Like, he must have a starbase here That's the only thing I can think of. He has a starbase. Maybe we will get to colonize this planet before the end of this video. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. One short. Alright, next turn. And the planet orbits and crashes into the ship. Oh no. Just kidding. There's no asteroids here. Darn it. We're gonna have to put something defending this planet. This needs like a military starbase or something. Kind of wonder what it would be like to play with the plant guys. That looks like a cool race. You have enough culture points. Yep, thank you so much. I will be purchasing that, but first I will be colonizing this planet. What is this? A constructor. Yes, Matuno 3. Yes.
This planet, our scientists have discovered an intriguing...
There is a species of fish which seems to possess a form of collective intelligence. Fish seem to become more intelligent the larger the group they're in. In the largest schools, they can clearly communicate with us. They even seem to understand advanced concepts like space travel and where we're from. What are your orders?
So, what would you like us to do next?
Accommodate the fish. This is their home. We will be gracious guests. Cultural awareness increases to 1. Alright. 10% research minus 1 tile. Minus 1 tile? What? Are you kidding me? Persuasion check. 60% chance of success. Progressivism. This is the first time I've seen a persuasion check. Cultural awareness increases to 4. Our colonists need food and fish are delicious. Oh man. Well, I don't really practice any of those. I think I'm okay with that 10% research. And then minus 1 tile. And I mean, the 10% income in farming, it's good, but it's not great. Yeah, so... Alright, we're going to allow these fish to live and get 10% research. And we now have colonized our new planet. And I need a governor. Let's look at our governors, our leaders. Timid. Oh, wonderful. Plus 5 influence. Okay, this might not be bad. His science is terrible, though. Conceals mysteries that could sway cultural and government ties. Plus 5 influence and minus 3% approval when appointed governor. Plus 1 control per turn. He's deceptive. Okay. I think we may do that. Yeah, I think we may do that. Months remaining is 3, though. That's pretty terrible. But I haven't seen anyone leave yet, so... You know what I think this is? I think months remaining, I get a new one after... Yeah, that's what it is. I understand now. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Alright, we're going to hire this guy for now. And we're going to go to governors and move him here. He's only 1% science. Gross income of 3%. But I think we get a 5% silent enigma. I think we get a 5% influence. Done. Okay, nice. I like this world, the way this looks. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, our influence is 11.5. Does it say? Yeah, Silent Enigma Governor. Yeah, that +5 is really helpful. Super helpful, actually. Let's see, we have +3 Wealth, Underground Relics, Ancient Ruins, +3 to Influence. Definitely need that. Vapor Mines, Manufacturing, Geothermal Springs. Not in the best locations, but... And then Approval. Definitely looking forward to this Ancient Ruins. That's where we're going to be shooting for. We're going to try to push influence on this planet as much as we possibly can. It is... I mean, I would say it's fairly good manufacturing. The pollution, it's going to grow very slowly. The pollution's 60%. So, yeah, we're going to have to fix that for sure. Alright guys, I definitely hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please check out the next video, and hopefully our planet hasn't succumbed to the enemy's culture. We will be going to war to fight back some of this culture. I don't see that we have a choice now that we have cruisers. So check in on the next couple videos and you'll most likely be seeing that, and you'll be most likely seeing this planet get besieged. So thank you everyone for watching. Happy gaming and take care.